Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for subscribers so far. Thank you so much for the like, those that were liking, commenting when I've not dropped videos. So lately, what has been going on with me is that my phone storage has been extremely full. So I had to erase all content on my phone and download the most important app for me. So I've done that and I still have little space so I can drop more videos and create more content for you guys. Thank you so much for the subscribers, thank you so much for the likes. And if you're tuning in for the first time, this is Lola. My name is Lola. This is where I pretty much document all my trading journey. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. Exactly how I trade, I'm going to be giving you guys full content on that. Make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, share. Don't forget to share, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. Whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first person to get notified. Thank you. Hi guys, so this is um what my strategy entails. My strategy comprises of market structure, liquidity, and point of interest. And I'll be starting with market structure. Market structure is the current behavior of the chart, and we have two type of market structure. We have the trending market and the ranging market. The trending market consists of the bullish and the bearish and bearish market. Let me outline that. Now illustrate it. Bullish and bearish and bearish trend. Yeah, why the medium market? Why I think they call it consolidation. Can be called consolidation or ranging. Yeah, so let me emphasize on that consolidation or ranging. Let me indicate that. So I just want to quickly explain that, then move to the next. The bullish market and upside movement of the chart. I said might not be perfect. So this is what my journey will look like. So for the bearish one, we have the downside movement. Bearish. And this is the consolidation. So these are the two, and this is what comprises market structure: the bullish and the bearish, and the trending market, while the consolidation or the ranging market is sideways movement market. So let's move to liquidity. Let me show you what liquidity looks like. So the next one is inducement, and I said inducement or liquidity is first value put back after a break of structure. So I did an illustration behind the scene. I did an illustration in order not to make the video long. So I did the illustration of AW pattern wise and price breaking this particular structure, particular zone, moving to the next and coming back to the test. This simply means that this is a break of structure. Price breaking a particular structure or a zone simply is a break of structure. And the first value pullback, this is the first value pullback, right? This is the first value pullback, and this is what's called inducement. Do you understand? This is called liquidity. A price can actually come and sweep this liquidity and take So let me show you something like this on the chart. Same thing applies to here. This is an M pattern, price breaking a particular zone or structure, which is called the break of structure. Coming back towards giving a first value feedback before was going down. Also, the same thing applies to what I did here. Price can come and sweep out liquidity and take position for growth. The point of interest towards the downside. So our next topic is point of interest. So that is simply how I trade. So the next one, the last one is the point of give you an illustration on what I just did now. So this is it. So looking at this, you're able to like say, okay, I've seen something like this on the chart, I've seen something like this on the chart. So let's quickly go to the chart, right? So for this one, I think I did a illustration on I did not just do illustration on the uptrend. I also did an illustration on the downtrend. Something like this now, right? This is more like a liquidity here, right? So price can definitely sweep this and take entries from what? Yeah, this is the illustration I just did now. Illustration I just did. So I'm looking towards taking an entry from it. This is a live chat. I'm looking towards taking an entry from here to this point, but I'll let you guys know how it went. And also the same thing applies to this one. So this is currently looking for like sales. That does not mean there's no buys, that buys, but you need to like know where you're taking your entries from so that you won't end up hitting SL. So this is more like the first illustration I did, second illustration I did. And also another one, this is the breakup structure. That's value back, you take your entry from there. And also price came to retest that same zone. So I don't know opportunity for you to like sell down, right? The same thing. So that's just simply it. So let's go to point of interest. Okay, let's quickly look at one example on uptrend. Let's quickly look at one example on the uptrend. That's it. So if you check this chart, right, let's say price broke a structure from there to this point, right? When price broke a structure, it came more to retest, right? Then it moved, came to retest. It broke a structure from here, right? When it broke a structure, let me a bit squeeze the chart so you see what I'm doing. When it broke a structure, and see there was like a few um pullback. So you can as well take your your buys. This is an uptrend. First of all, before doing that, you need to know the current trend of that market first. Take an uptrend. And if I'm to know where I have to put my next CP, I will check the previous, what has happened previously, right? If it has not played out as we are seeing like this, I might just simply put my TP here. Yeah, put my TP. Put my TP here. Yes, exactly. And you can see that price plays out. The inducement or liquidity is just like the first value pullback. Look out for the first value pullback. Look out for the first value pullback, right? Then know where exactly to take your stroke, take your what's it called, trade from, take your entries from. So we have to have a point of interest. So the third one, let me not do this one behind the scene. Let me do it here so you guys can see. Third one, point of interest. Point of interest. Point of interest. We have two type of point of interest. So I'm going to like draw everything. We have two type of point of interest. Interests, right? Order block. And also we have the Baker block too. breaker block. Quickly show you what another block will look like. For another block, we have this two of other block. We have other block for bearish and bullish. Breaker block is also another break of structure, do you understand? So we have other block and we have breaker block. Let me just quickly show you what another block should look like when you are looking for a bullish trend and what a breaker block should look like when you are looking for what a bearish bullish order block, and this is the bearish order block. How do you get to know which is bullish and which is bearish? Okay, let me quickly illustrate. For a bullish order block, first of all, you see a bearish candle first. Look out for a bearish candle, bearish candle, candle, second. The bullish order block. So for a bearish order block, bearish candle. So these are the things you look out for. For point of interest, we have the order block, and other block comprises of bullish and the bearish order block. So we have to look out for those things. That when you are looking out for uptrend, when you want to take entries, look out for the closest what point of interest, closest like for a bullish order block. But for a order block on the upside, like when you see that market is an upside, look for a bullish order block, right? To the upside, which is this. For a downside, look for a bearish order block to the downside, right? So it might not be exactly like this. It might be something like this. Yeah. Might not be exactly like, but I just want you to know that this is your point of interest. Okay, let me draw something similar. Another one, another drawing. So you could know that okay, you might not say exactly something like this, but you might see something related to that, right? You can take your entry from here. I'm going to explain what I just drew now. Just for better explanation, better illustration. So I'm going to that's what I'm doing now. Okay, why? For the first one, I said we're talking about breaker block. I think that's what led to this. We talked about breaker block and inducements and all of that. That's what led to this. So I basically just told you guys what the break of structure looked like and what another block looked like. So this is the point of interest. Like when you see something like this, okay, market is currently an uptrend, right? And the market sweeps the liquidity and comes to the point of difference interest to take entry from. You can come to the point of which you take your entry from. The same thing applies to what I just drew now, the same thing here. Okay, let's say you see something like this, right? You see something like this. I said, okay, the market is already heading up. Before you know, the market can come and what? Take come and sweep out this and you take your entry from what the point of interest. This is the origin causing the break of structure. Okay, so here is a break of structure. Sorry, here is a break of structure. There's a break of structure, and also here is a break of structure. Also here is a break of structure. Yeah. So the same thing applies to the downtrend. So let's quickly go to the chart and look for something similar. We've seen something similar like this. We've seen something similar like what I drew. Me, I was already preparing. I already put my sell position here because I was preparing for an entry here. Right. So on this chart here, you could see that we're already on an uptrend, right? We're already on an uptrend. Sorry, this is a very trend. This is a very trend. And you can see that market, this is origin causing this break of structure and price is coming to tap the point of interest and what take entries, or you can take your entry from this point of interest. Price is going to tap from this point of interest, then you can take a sell from there, right? Same thing here too. And also when you're taking your point of interest, always look forward to a bearish order block. So I mentioned bearish order block earlier, right? Look forward to a bearish order block. This is a bearish order block. This is a bearish order block. This is also another bearish order block too. So another bearish order block. So this is also another bearish order block. So when you take your entry, buyers are still much in the market, right? This is a bearish order block. This is a bearish order block. It's kind of like going to strip a little liquidity. Then you take your entry from there, right? This is a live trade I'm giving you guys. So then we have another one again. So there's this one. So that I took a sell from. I took a sell from this one. I think there was a very this is a bearish order block to look out for. So when take your entry, this is bearish order block. Yeah, this is a bearish order block to look out for, right? It's a bearish order block. Yeah, the same thing. This is like when the structure was broken at the first value pullback here, first value pullback here, then you broke another structure here, then you pull back, then start heading down. So that's basically all about my strategy. I don't want to make this video too long. So in case you have any question, in case you feel that there's anything bothering you, in case you feel like you don't understand anything, yeah, you can just hit me up on the chat. Yeah, I'll answer you. I'll definitely answer you. So this is okay. Let me look for more stuff. I've explained order block, I've explained liquidity, I've explained order block, breaker block. Yeah, okay. So for a breaker block, I've not explained breaker block. The breaker block is just the same. When breaker block, I said point of interest at two, right? The order block and the breaker block, right? So for breaker block, a breaker block is just when it's still on the same trend, but it's breaking the major support and resistance level. Like let's say this is the major support level on this chart, right? And price broke trace and come back and retrace. It's called what, a breaker block. So from the first value pullback, you can take the buy from there. But first of all, before you take it buy, you need to know how price is reacting at that first. If you feel that the price is still going to come back to this entry before moving up. So also you need to know. I think my next video is going to be properly about market structure. It's going to be properly about market structure. Let me just keep checking in case there's more thing I want to like explain. I think that is basically all about my strategy. I went back. I think I explained this part. Okay, this is what they call breaker block, right? It's breaking a major support. This is a resistance because the market is at this price here is an up. Okay, it's a downtrend, right? Breaking a major support level, right? Moving to the upside. Okay, yeah, it's an uptrend. Price is moving up, breaking the major resistance level, moving to an upside, right? Then price come to react. Say this is the best value pullback. So you take your entry from here. Then for this, to know, I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier that to know where you could take your TP from, you have to like look back to past histories, what has happened before, and how prices reacted at those zones before. Was say I want to take my TP from here. Like here now, so that price will definitely reach here. We can take our TP from here and basically all of that. So let me see. Let me put my chart on the 4 hours time frame. It's also a major resistance level. Price has not broke through. If price broke through, that is a breaker block. A breaker block is going to be happening here. A breaker block is going to be happening here. So from the day time frame, I can see my chart so clearly, right? Price was moving up through. price was moving up before, right? It was majorly because of the tariff issue, right? I think I said that in the beginning of my video. It was majorly because of the tariff issue. I think price is trying to like gain momentum and it's moving to the upside now. So let's see what's going to happen. Before price start moving to the upside, I think some sell it's going to go some sales before price gets that strong momentum to start moving to the upside because tariffs they've not sorted it out. It's still ongoing, it's still an ongoing process. I'm going to be looking forward to that. Also, this is also I think I explained this on a lower time frame. I explained this when price broke a particular structure here, right? Then you came back to it. Then you can also take another entry from here, but you have to be sure you don't just take entries like that, right? I think that is majorly all. There's other things you need me to explain. I would gladly do that. So come to the end of the video, right? And if you watch up to this moment, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and ask all your questions. I'll answer the one I can, right? The one I know about, because I'm also like I'm just sharing my ideas with you, sharing my knowledge with you. Do you understand? So I'll answer the one I can. So I'm looking at this chart. So if price definitely sweep this point, I should be looking towards selling at this point. But let's just see. Let's be watching. We always what react to what the market's gonna do. We don't trade blindly. So let's just see what the market is going to do. Let's see what price is going to do at this point. Then we take it from there. Watch up to this moment, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And if there's any more thing you want me to explain, elaborate on, I will definitely do that. So just let me know. Just let me know. Okay, like if you see this chart here, you can see that there was a major structure that broke to the downside and price came to retrace to that point. There was a value pullback. Sorry, there was a value pullback here. I mentioned for me, I'll be looking out forward. This is also a bearish was a bearish order block, right? Enter from here and I'll put my I'll put my TP here, right? And I saw that my TP here, right? And this is also another point of you can also enter depending on if you are swinging, right? If you are swinging is a different thing. So my point of interest, sorry, this is a point of interest. Then enter from here, take my TP here. See another position to enter from. For me, I prefer so you have said subscribe and all of that, and I'm still talking. For me, I prefer to like use the daily, weekly, and 4 hours. These are my major time frame I use because I get to see the chart clearly other than the 4 hours, other than the 1 hour down below. So that's basically just it. Just ask for questions, I'll definitely answer. And let's see how we can go together. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really, really appreciate. Thank you.